I'm excited to see the numbers for this program, both boys and girls. I think that we can get a lot of kids out and do really well. What that means in wins and losses, I'm not sure. But I'd like to see continued growth throughout the year. Just compete and give their best every day, and I think the results will speak for themselves come the end of the season. And hopefully we have a handful of kids that can qualify for the postseason meets at districts and states.
I just expect them to learn the game of tennis. I have a lot of new players that have never played before. As you know, there's not a lot of opportunity in Lebanon County to play tennis. There are no tennis clubs, there are a lot of instructors. So really just teaching them the game of tennis, teaching them the rules of the game. There are no referees, so they're in charge of calling all of their points and keeping track of play. So I really just want them to learn the game, to pick up some athletic skills in the process, and hopefully they'll develop a lifelong love of the game and can continue to play for years to come. So luckily I have a lot of multi-sport athletes that have come out for tennis. I have a lot of basketball players and soccer players and kids that have been active in Cedar Athletics in the past. So I just see them as hard workers. They're very connected, they're great listeners, they do what I ask them to do. So I guess I just really am looking for them to do the best that they can and develop those skills that they already have and bring them to tennis as well. Well, like I said, they've all played on other teams together, so they already have a great bond coming into this season since we're the last season of the year. We have 7 players that came back from last season. Again, just to learn the game. I want them to continue to develop their skills, their footwork, their ability to use what they already have and bring it to tennis. So just being able to compete with them is one of those things that I'm really looking forward to seeing them do.
I expect us to have a winning season for one. Number 2, I want to have win the section. I think it's very doable.
Yeah.
And to make LLs and possibly district. That went pretty good. We had some bad weather on Monday. It was nice out, but it had rain. We only had to, unfortunately, we had to cut just a few this year. We have 28 on the team this year, so we carry 28. I see a lot of good things. We have a lot of good arms this year going into this season.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of youth on the bottom end, so I expect to compete every day. The team is actually really strong. This group of kids get along really well together. They have fun together. I expect that to really be one of our strengths this year.
Yep.
Win. Pretty much win is our goal, is to make playoffs, make LLs playoffs, and win our section. That's our main.
I expect to see a lot of personal growth out of our players. We are a young team with limited skills playing school volleyball. So the betterment of their skills and combining that with coming together as a team, I think that's a significant and near primary goal. Trials went well. We had a limited number come out, but those that came out gave it their all, and we just formed a team yesterday with everyone making the team. Kind of going back to the personal growths, I see the potential of achieving their best. And if there's wins that come along the way, that's great. But our philosophy is you're bettering yourself, and if you're bettering yourself, you're bettering the team at the same time. Right now, we're still building on team bond. A lot of new players to the program. We have a couple seniors coming out this year, and we're hoping that they can pass the torch on to the underclassmen. But as the season progresses, I think the bond will kind of cure in a garden. The main goal is going to just go out every night and compete. If that means sticking in with some hard serves and not letting the ball hit the floor, that's going to be our primary goal. Focusing on our third balls, making sure our third balls are in, and just eliminating our mistakes. That's what we're